Okay, so what are the weldments? Any ideas about it? Why we use it? Why the weldment tools has been extra given here? You know, right? What are the weldments? The structures which has the uniform thickness and they has some standard shapes, standard structures like this.
Rectangle, round bar.
Yes, if I select any of the standard, and according to that we'll get the standards like C and I beams, and M section, as well as pipes, tubes, okay, W sections and all like this. You'll get the different sections. Okay, that we'll see now. So now this is the completed model. I do need to build this by using this. This is a scrap. Okay, the sketch. You know how to create the sketches and all. I don't need to explain, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So now we'll start with the basics now. The first thing is this one. Can you see this tube is 80 into 6.3? Okay. I'll use the same to deal with this also. So what I'm gonna do is I'll directly go ahead with the structural member as the sketch is ready. I'll click on it. So from the standards you can choose any of the standards. Okay, you can choose the ISO standard as well. What I need, tubes, square tube, and the size is 80 into 6.3 is that. I'll just select the 80 into 5. You can choose any other standards also. Okay, there are so many. Before that, if you don't have these stubs downloaded here, let's see if I select and see let me just showcase that also before going to this. If you want to download the Weldment structure profiles by default, what you can do is you can directly go ahead with this SolidWorks content. From there you can see this now, Weldments is there. These all are the industrial standards. Okay, if you want to download this, let's say we use this one ISO standard maximum. To download it, can you see that symbol? Control
Ye-
plus click on it. So hold the control, just click on this. It will ask you for the location to download. I'll just define the desktop as my location, new folder. I'll define Weldment profiles. Okay, and I'll just open it. I'll define the location. There the files will be downloaded now. If I go back to the desktop, you see here it is downloaded. You can simply right click and extract the files. Click OK. Okay, and here you could see all the required profiles like square, rectangular, T, square beams, as well as the L beams and circular tubes and as well. So I'll just name it as training. Okay, so now to access these things inside the SolidWorks, what you need to do is, the very important step is you need to define the locations. Concentrate, very important. You need to go to options, and in the file locations, in the file locations drop down here, show folders for, you need to select the Weldment profiles. Can you see this? Select here and it will ask you for the location. I'll add one more, that is on the desktop, Weldment profiles. Okay, this is the one. I'll select it. I'll click OK. Yes. Now if I go back to the structures and if I try to search it, it shows all the steps. Can you see? Now if you don't want these all the steps should be inside, what you can do is you go back to settings, go to file locations. Where is it? Here, the Weldments profiles, just edit this one What I'll do is I'll simply delete it. I'll again add the location. Instead of this, I'll select this. Okay, I'll click OK. Now if I select this, now can you see this ISO training, and here you can get all the stuffs. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Yeah, select this tube square, and here you can able to select all the standards. Okay, there are so many. So for now I'll choose this one, 8080 into 6.3, and now I'll start dealing with this. Not here because this tab is active, so I do need to deal here. So once you click on this tab, it will be active now. So whatever the changes you're gonna do here, it will update. Select the structure member, same thing, and here I'll select this, the first one, and the second one, and the third, fourth. Okay, another thing is I'll simply zoom in so that you can understand. Can you see the corners? They are into mitre shape, right? Mitre in the sense, can you see here? Corner treatment, it is N mitre, but I don't need like this. These two should be lengthier and these two should be shorter. How to change it? Any idea? To change it, you need to click on this icon, that is corner, purple point. Once you click on it, you can specifically change that one. Otherwise, if you want to change for everything, you can simply click on it. So everything will be changed with respect to the end butt. But the thing is, can you see? It is not what I am looking for. This should be lengthier one, longest one, and this should also be longest one, and these two should be inside. Now to make the changes like that, just click on this icon and just try to switch to get the same. Okay, this corner is fine and even this is fine for me. Then click on green check here. Now this is also fine. This I need to change here. Just select this point and here you switch to this and mitre. Now these two profiles are as per my requirement and these two are smaller. Clear? Any doubts here? How to deal with this?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay. The next thing is I need to generate these. Okay. What I'll do is again I'll click on the structural member and I'll select this one. This is fine. I'll simply click on green check. And then this. Go to structural member again. Select this. You can see it is same. If you want to rotate this, what to do? Any idea? I need this particular structure should not position exactly at the center. It should take the profile sketch this point as a center, so that it should switch inside. So for that, what to do? To deal with this, you have this particular option, that is locate profile. You can even rotate that one, as you could see. Can you see the preview there? It is rotating now accordingly.
Yes.
Yeah, remember that. So I'll just set it to 0 as the position is fine. Now I'll locate the profile. Now I don't want this centers should be taken into account. I need this point to be as the reference, so that it should go inside like this. Okay, and now I'll simply click on OK. And the thing is, can you see they are colliding each other? How to trim these now? So we have the tool called extend and trim. For that, select this and here you need to select bodies to be trimmed, which I need to trim this one, and trimming boundaries. I'll select the faces as the bodies it is showing. I'll just select the bodies, this and this. Can you see now? I'll click on green check. And the same thing for these two. Go to again trim and extend. Bodies to be trimmed, which one? this, and the trimming boundary is this, and you can see the preview accordingly. And if you want this particular profile, the Weldment profile should touch this one, you can use this one, allow extension, so accordingly it will extend. But to create this kind of profile by using the machining, it will cost you more, right, to produce this kind of shape. So better we'll go with this with respect to manufacturing approach. Okay, any doubts so far?
No, sir.
And the thing is, we have taken too much time to create this much. Can we reduce the time span? Yes, we can. So instead of creating these all the steps one by one, in one shot also we can create it. How? Just click on the structure member. Okay. Now here we can create the groups. Okay. First I'll select these. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the first group. I'll again click on new group. Okay, now the second group will start creating. First, this is the second group. And you can see that automatically software will trim the component according to the requirement. I'll create one more group, and here I'll select this. You can see that has been created with the trim, automated trim. And now I need to make the changes into the first one. You can simply select the first group and you can change it accordingly, the corners. So this time I'll choose the end miter as my reference. I'll simply click on green check. Okay, if you want to provide the gaps, here you can mention the gap, but I don't want here. I'll simply click on green check. Clear? The easiest way. No doubts, right?
Yes.
Yep. Let me just change the end corners to what, because I need to specify the end caps. Okay, this is fine now. Now the thing is, these are open, right, end profiles. I need to patch them, means I need to add this some caps. So selecting this face, sketching on it and extruding will take too much time, so that we have the end caps option. Can you see here, this one? Just select this end cap and just select the face, and accordingly the software will define the end caps. And you can ask the question, the shape I need to change accordingly. So you can even select this one option, that is inverts, so it will add inverts. It is completely inside and it is totally outside. And here even you can add the thickness ratio. If it is 2 mm, the profile Weldment profiles, the cap will be of half of that, 1 mm. Remember that. And the corner you can apply the fillets. So I need a 5 mm fillet at each corner. You can apply the same for all. Click on green check. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts?
No.
No, right? Ratmesh?
No, sir. No doubt.
Okay. Next thing is, to have the support between these two, I need to provide a supporting rib. Again, to create the rib, it will take too much time, right? If I go to manual, if I go with the manual method, create the plane below and just define the ribs and all. So we have this option called Gusset here. Just select this. You just need to select the two faces where you want to add the Gusset. Now you can see the preview. There are two ways to define. One is this shape, okay, square tube kind of, and this is the triangular one. So you can define whichever you want. Here you can increase the length. I need 35 length both the side, and this is okay. Okay, 45. And now even you can change the thickness of it. So let me have it as 2 mm. You can see it has changed accordingly. The position, at the bottom, at the top, and at the center. If you want the offset accordingly, you can even specify it. Okay, how much you want. But right now I don't want exactly at the middle. I want thickness should be 5 mm. I'll mention it. Okay, I'll simply select green check. Now this is done. And next thing is I need to create this structure. So anyway, the sketch is ready. You can use the pause extrude and select the sketch to extrude it to downwards. Green check. Okay, support. And now I need these legs should be added everywhere. The best way is to deal with this is mirror. You can go out with the mirror tool, go to features and select mirror, and here you can select the bodies to mirror, these all, and even this. You can define the mirroring plane, this one. Okay, green check. The same thing that side, mirror again. Plane should be this, the bodies are these. Clear? Any doubts?
No, sir, no doubt.
Okay, once you create the structure, you'll be having this. Now how to deal with the cut list? So let me change the background. Okay, I do need to generate the cut list for the understanding purpose. That is this. You can see now how to generate them. These are the side tubes, this is the front tubes, they are smaller. These are the 4 legs, angle backs, and the base plates, gussets, and the end caps, and the trails. So if you want to create this one, you just need to define the different uh, folders. Automatically these folders will be generated. If you want to move them somewhere, just select it and drag it in that particular folder. Okay, according to that they will be placed there. And now to check the properties of it, you can able to see here in the summary of the cut list, you'll be having this. According to that, each and everything will be generated. The cut list length and the description, which plates you have used. Okay, and for this one, this particular base plates, you need to generate the dimensions according to the bounding box. For that, you just need to right click on it and select this option, that is create bounding box. According to that, the dimensions will be produced. So let's say I'll just showcase you. I'll just delete this bounding box. Okay, now the thing is, if I go to the properties and if I go to the cut list table, for this now there is no any dimensions for this supports. To generate that one, you can utilize the base plate folder for all. Right click on it and select this create bounding box. What it does is, software automatically takes the dimensions of this outer casing and it will define the length, width, and height. And if I go back to the properties again, can you see in the cut list it is automatically taken into account for the 4th one. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah, now to generate the Weldments drawings, go to the make drawing from this and here I'll select the format E3, and here I'll simply drag and drop the isometric view for our convenience here. I'll change the display style of this, and now I need the cut list table. From the annotations tab, just select the table and the Weldment cut list table. Select this drawing, green check. You'll have this one. Now I do need the naming accordingly. So for that, what you can do is you can insert the column at your right side. Here you can mention what exactly you are looking for. From the cut list properties, you can select the different steps, okay, angle, description and all, but I need the cut list name, item name, so that I can identify them properly. As you could see, you can even interchange the position however you want, and the quantity should be somewhere here. You can drag and drop it. And according to that, you can see the cut list table. Can you see the side tubes and the front legs, the quantities and the lengths and description. And sometimes you someone will ask you to create the separate views for these components one by one. What to do in that cases? You can go to the model view, and from there you can browse the component. Not from here. Select bodies, and you can select the component which you want to create the views. Only for this I need to create the front and right views and details. You can select the particular view, click on green check, and you can drag and drop it accordingly. Okay, and you can have the different views. Okay, and if you want to change the views of it, just select this one view, and here you can make the changes. I think it is not here. Yeah, for this you can directly change the view wherever you want. Okay, once you change the default one, everything will change accordingly, remember that. And if you want to define the dimensions for these all, just select the annotations, model items, and select the views, and simply click on green check. All the dimensions will be added. You can delete accordingly which and all you don't want. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Any doubts in creating the structural profiles and downloading them and creating the Weldment drawings? And one more question is here, if I want to add the weld beads, what to do with that? So for that you can create them, the weld beads. There might be some graphics issue. Okay, now I need the weld here. To create that, you can switch to more tools, sorry, Weldments, and there you have this weld bead. You can define the path or the geometry. Okay, let's say I want the path. You can select the path, and you do have the tangent propagation. No, you can simply select the edges like this. Okay, once you select everything, you can even define the radius of the weld, how much you want. I'll specify it as 2, and symbol you can select it from here, which kind of weld you are applying. I'll select the groove, and then that symbol will be added, and here you can specify the to and fro length from where to where. If you don't want, you can remove it. If you want the intermittent weld, you can even add it. You can even specify the weld length and the gap how much you want. So gap should be 15, Even the weld length should be 15. According to that, the size and the distance will be updated. Okay, you can simply click on green check. We'll have the preview here. Clear? Any doubts?
Yes.
So I believe no doubt so far. You can do the same case study by using this. Okay, same, you can reproduce the same drafting, and once you're finished with this, you can do practice the exercises which is available here. Okay, this one, defense panel.
Yes.
Try with this. Okay, anyway the sketch is available, layout. According to that you can design the same. Okay,
Yes.
so if you have any doubts tomorrow, same thing, you can just contact me. Otherwise, once you are done with this particular Weldment section, you can call me back so that we can proceed with the other sessions. Okay,
Yes.
shall we wind up the session?
Okay.
Okay then, fine. Bye.